Do, 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 do. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. Kenny is here. Once again, we ask the question, will I crash a celebrity? Let's get to it. 32 planes to start. Let's get a random plane here.
Rolled 2d20, 22.
All right.
Rolls were 4,18.
There's 4, 8, 12, 16, there's 20, 22. The text on aviation Cessna 152 trainer. It's a trainer airplane. Not a problem. All right. So we've got our plane. And the celebrity should be easy to guess tonight. If you know who the celebrity is, type their name in the chat room and we roll one extra dice. So we've got that. Now, let's find out where she's from. I don't know anything about this particular star. This was a request. She was born 1958. Didn't say where, though. She's the recipient of a Primetime Emmy Award and a Golden Globe Award, as well as having received nominations for an Academy Award and a Screen Actors Guild Award. After modeling in television commercials and print advertisements, she made her film debut as an extra in Woody Allen's comedy drama Stardust Memories in 1980. Her first speaking part was in Wes Craven's horror film Deadly Blessing in 1981. Also in the 80s, she appeared in Irreconcilable Differences, King Solomon's Mines, I think I did see that one, Cold Steel, Action Jackson, I did see that, and Above the Law. She found mainstream prominence with her part in the science fiction action film Total Recall. So it doesn't say. Let me keep scrolling through here and see if it says where she's from. Okay, Pennsylvania. Come on. Something's wrong with our little searcher up here. Doesn't want to respond. Oh, great. All right, well, let's find Pennsylvania Airport. Let's start with KNXX. See what that puts us. You know, there comes a time in every sim pilot's life where they ask themselves the question, am I good enough? Last night, not so good. Not really, no. Okay. All we need to do is create a short little flight, like 50 miles, less than 100 miles, and there's 46 miles, and that's plenty, believe me. Okay, so everything's set at, let me go over to our failure screen here. Okay, everything is set at, start with 2%. You saw we were 45% earlier on all failures. Get this thing connected. And let's get going. So we'll have 30 minutes to get our celebrity to the destination, and we'll get the timers all going here in a minute. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. Thank you. It's nice to know that somebody was interested for a minute. Very nice. Oh man, earlier today was just awful. Murphy's Law was kicking my rear end today. Every time things looked good, the stream was looking good. Then I go to start broadcasting and everything goes belly up. The stream gods were having a good laugh today. So on this day in history, they made the Grand Canyon a national park. So I spent most of the early day flying around the Grand Canyon, trying to show that off a little bit. Still haven't been able to get anything scheduled. I'm going to probably have to write it off. I don't know, maybe he's in a bad mood. At some point, we'll get him. Yeah, last night was Gary Busey and Silent Bob and Jay. Yeah, see, now I'm getting a photo like this. Check this out. Now it's saying the bandwidth is too low. We've got great bandwidth here. Whatever. See, that's the kind of things we're dealing with. So it's been a real hindrance all day to trying to live stream. So yeah, last night was those gentlemen and yeah, that gentleman. I think tonight's guest is really easy to figure out. She's even in like the pose of like her most famous movie role, the thing that got her the most attention. So we're not, what happened here? We didn't start at the airport. Okay. So I goofed up somewhere. All right, let me pause this then, and we'll just pick it up right here. Let's go ahead and get our timer started. Let's get our countdown here and our flame timer on, and we need this on this. We need this on all screens. So if I bounce back and forth between screens, if there isn't one on every screen, then it resets. Okay, so now let's set the timer for 30 minutes. All right, 30 minutes to get this lovely lady someplace, and it's supposed to be in daytime mode so that we can actually see something. Nighttime would make it harder, but that doesn't make it, you know, interesting for you, the viewer, in any way. So this poses a particular dilemma, because I think we're supposed to be heading north. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so the timer is started. Put that in the upper corner here, and our timer is now set for 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes, when that thing counts down, we roll a dice. We go to our failure screen. We're going to start rolling dice, and we're going to start causing random failures and see if we can get her there on time. All right, let's turn the bird around and go. Burning up time. over a nice golf course. I've never been to Pennsylvania. So yeah, we only start out with 2%, try to give everybody a fighting chance when we first start. That's it there, huh? This is the 152 Cessna, so I guess a little smaller than the 172. I don't know what all the differences are. It has all the steam gauges. Doesn't have a modern radio stack. Doesn't have any GPS. If we get caught in any sort of bad weather at all, or we roll for snow, we're in deep trouble. Because it's got no... This is what killed us twice so far. Snow has killed us twice. Because we... too high, and then we froze up. And everything iced over, and you couldn't see anything. And then when we tried to make a landing, ran into something. Or flipped over and just fell over out of the sky. So in a plane like this, yeah, an engine failure, yeah, that might be bad because of all the trees. If we can't find some place to at least put down safely. If we put down, we can do a repair and get back in there. If there's time on the clock, we can try to get our celebrity to their destination still and make an attempt to do it. But with snow or ice, I think we're done for. And we'll know starting in 1 minute and 32 seconds. I know she was in something recently that I saw. Well, I'll be darned, that's her. Where's that wiki page at? Let's see what else it says here. So yeah, she became a sex symbol and rose to international recognition when she starred as Catherine Trammell in the erotic thriller Basic Instinct, for which she earned her first Golden Globe Award nomination for Best Actress in a Motion Picture. She received further critical acclaim with her performance in Martin Scorsese's epic crime drama Casino, garnering the Golden Globe Award and Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. 2 more Golden Globe Award nominations for her roles in The Mighty in 1998 and The Muse in 1999. Her other notable film roles include Sliver. I think I remember that one. Wasn't that with the mirrors in the building? The Specialist, 1994. The Quick and the Dead, 1995. The Last Dance, 96. Sphere, 1998. Catwoman, 2004. Broken Flowers, 2005. Alpha Dog, 2006. Basic Instinct 2. They really did it, 2? Really? How did I miss that? 2006. There we go. There's our first failure. All right. Go to our failure screen. Refresh the timer, and let's do this. Here we go.
Rolled 1d6, 2. Rolls were 2.
2 is a system problem. Let's roll 2d12.
Rolled 2d12, 11. Rolls were 6, 5.
That'd be a left tank leak. We'll change this one to a 100. You know what? We never used the 4. I do use the 10. Let's change this one to 100. No, not 1,000. Oh, really? It only changes that one? Whatever. Okay.
Rolled 1d100, 84.
Oh, no.
Rolls were 84.
An 84% chance of left fuel tank leak. Let me make sure that's all kicking in. I forgot to hit start there. So there's 7 things that can fail at once right now, and on that list, let's see if it's showing us. One thing is failing right now. The reciprocating engine turbocharger failed. It will fail after 97 seconds. I don't know that we have a turbocharger on this old thing. She was in a movie called Lovelace in 2013. Fading Gigolo in 2013. The Disaster Artist in 2017. Now they're going back in time. In 1995, she received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and in 2005, she was named Officer of the Order of Arts and Letters in France. That's weird. On television, she's had notable performances in the miniseries. Hey, come on. War and Remembrance, 1987, and the HBO television film If These Walls Could Talk Too. She made guest appearances in The Practice, winning the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Guest Actress in a Drama Series, and in Law & Order Special Victims Unit. She also appeared in the series Agent X, and in Mosaic in 2017, The New Pope 2019, and Ryan Murphy's Ratchet. That's it. That's where I saw her. Ratchet. On Netflix. The One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. The story about the nurse from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Mrs. Ratchet. You know, Miss Celebrity, wherever you are, if you're laying back there, relaxing, it's my pleasure to be your pilot today, and I feel pretty good about getting you there if nothing too bad happens. You know, I remember you early on for sure, and I thought you were just the cutest thing I'd ever seen in Total Recall, if you don't mind me saying. And but I remember there was a period where you were dating Dwight Yoakam, and I just thought that was the weirdest. I mean, I understand back then he was kind of on top of the world too there for a while, and then you know, age gets us all. You know, he starts going bald, and you know, you guys. I don't think you guys were together much long after that. I don't know if it was the bald thing that got you or not. That's I guess that would be my interview question. Was it because he was bald? He started going bald, or you know, or just moody or something? I mean, because he plays really good moody characters. I really liked his music back then too when he was on top. I think Pocket of a Clown is one of my favorites. Of course, all the, you know, Guitars and Cadillacs and Turn It On, Turn It Up, Turn Me Loose kind of thing. Yeah, all good stuff. So I was with a guy. We were actually meeting. Yeah, like one time something really cool happens. We get to meet a celebrity, and it's Dwight Yoakam, and we got to hang out with him on his tour bus and go up and meet him and shake his hand. And that's all. They just brought us all in to go meet him and shake his hand. That was pretty cool. And the gentleman I was with, I'm like, that's so cool, man. We're done. We're walking around for. I'm like, I can't believe we got to meet Dwight Yoakam. And he's like, all I could think of is that's the dude that was with Sharon Stone. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah.
Rolled 1d6, 3.
Okay.
Rolls were 3.
A 3 is a panel failure, right? Let me see my failures list here. Number 3 is an engine failure. Let's roll 2 12s.
Rolled 2d12, 10. Rolls were 9,1.
Another turbocharger failure in engine 2, but we don't have an engine 2, so we're lucky.
Rolled 1d100, 5.
This thing
Rolls were
affects
5.
all planes a little bit differently, so it may have an effect that we're just not aware of. So that's fine. It's only a 5% chance of engine turbocharger. It's got a thing for turbochargers today, and I'm having the worst time trying to talk today. Tongue-tied and twisted. She's got such little power, madam. I'm trying to get us there as fast as I can, but she's not the fastest plane, I can tell you that much. This is really nice out here. I wonder if they built that city on rock and roll. That's Philadelphia. Suppose they built that city on a lot of things. So what city were they talking about in we built this city? That was San Francisco, right? They built that city with rock and roll. Yeah, Ratchet turned out to be quite the interesting show. So let me just, it will be neat to see if where that goes, if they pick that up again. Miles. We were rolling double time last night, so like every 2.5 minutes we were rolling with Silent Bob and Jay, and definitely made for more an exciting flight, but we did crash. So I apologized and told them, look, I was taking risks tonight. We were rolling doubles, you know, every 2.5 minutes instead of every 5 minutes. So I had to apologize. I said, you know, if we were rolling on every 5 minutes, I think my odds of getting you there would be better. So I tried it again. Yeah, I made it the second time. So I have things pretty balanced at the moment with the 5-minute timer to where, you know, we still have a chance. We've been rolling pretty good. We haven't rolled any ones yet, which is nice. The 1 is the worst thing I can roll because that changes all failures. The percentage of all failures. So we have 3 things that are on the failure that have failed or are in the process of failing. Trailing edge flaps left percentage, it'll fail on taxi. The fuel tank, yeah, that's at 884%. It says it'll fail at 242 knots though. We're never gonna go get that speed. Total brake failure on taxi. Yikes. So it might be fine until we land.
Rolled 1d6, 5.
The weather.
Rolls were 5.
This is where we get killed. If we roll snow, we need a 1d10. Well, we need a 12. Because if it's over 10, then nothing happens. Which is 12.
Rolled 1d12, 8.
8. Ooh.
Rolls were 8.
Oh, what is it going to be? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rain. Okay, at least it's not snow. Yeah, rain we can deal with. So at the moment, Miss Celebrity, I think we got it. I think we're all right. I think we might. Again, whether we don't know what's gonna happen when I land. I lost the nose gear off an Airbus 320 the other day. The whole nose just buried itself. We had to come down without a front gear, and I tried landing in the grass, and I made the mistake of not just pulling up the wheels entirely. And trying to land that way. Landed with the wheels up, then it looks like one of the wheel struts gave out, and she careened over to the runway and then smacked down the nose. We made it. Or this isn't it. This isn't the airport. Nope. I don't think this is the air. Nope, this isn't the airport we want. I was all hopeful for a second. Come on, plane. Go, plane. Come on, plane. Yeah, mule. Yeah, yeah. That's what Granny used to say on Sylvester and Tweety. Grandma used to drive a buggy with Sylvester. She get in that buggy. Yeah, mule. Yeah, yeah. I see what was going on though. When I was trying to talk with air traffic control just there a second ago, they gave me the option to ignore the weather at this airport. So the point is that when you're flying and you have no visibility like this, if you're not instrument rated and the flight plan wasn't set up for an instrument flight, they won't clear you to land. It's getting really hard to see the ground. Several hundred feet, I think. I have another celebrity guest to do about an hour after this show lands. It is scheduled, and we'll be taking up another requested celebrity. All right.
Rolled 1d6. 3. Rolls were 3.
Okay, that's engine again. Man, are we losing power? Engines. Yeah, I think we're losing power. Let me check my RPMs here. I don't know. We're coming down though. Sorry, I'm trying to get the plane and control the plane and not deal with my dice roll. Because if I let go of the joystick, I'm afraid we're going to come down. Alright, let's do this. Roll 2d12.
Rolled 2d12. 14. Rolls were 5,9.
Turbocharger failure in engine 4. We don't have an engine 4. So, that would be...
Rolled 1d100. 64.
64%
Rolls
chance
were 64.
if we had a fourth engine. Yeah, we're losing RPM. I think that could be the fuel leak or something. But we're only going like 1900 RPM, and it looks like it's going down. And the propeller doesn't look like she's spinning as fast. Yeah. Come on, plane. Come on, just hang in there for just a few more miles. Try to squeak any more RPM out of the engine. I was adjusting the mixture control right there to see if I could pump the RPMs up a little bit, but not really. 6 miles. Oh man. We're on the verge of a stall right over these trees. Yeah, the plane wants to stall. She's slowing down. Could be the wind is pushing us too, but we're almost at stall speed. 40 knots. Oh, this is so painful. We're 6 miles and we're only doing like 40 knots at about 1800 RPM. Yeah, 19 and dropping. Wow, easy there. Well, the rain let up. Ah, we're so close. Just enough time. There's stall speed. Oh, come on. No, hang in there. What a heavily congested area to have to fly over. Could be worse. Could be like a downtown Denver or something. There goes the stream again. OBS is redlining. So close. Come on, plane. We're almost there. You can do this. You can do this. OBS is redlining again. So if it isn't the plane, it's the stream. It's gonna crashes. While we're stable for a second, I'm gonna go ahead and roll my dice now. I know it's coming.
Rolled 1d6, 5. Rolls were 5.
5. Are we another weather change? 5 is, yeah, another weather change. So we need.
Rolled 1d12, 3. Rolls
That's
were
nice.
3.
That's in our favor. Few clouds. So when the stream lags, that's not my video card, it's not my computer. The stream is causing the whole everything to lag. I mean, the plane's lagging and everything's lagging. Oh Lord. Come on, can we get through with one of these without a problem, please? Let's just finish this up. There, she's stable again. Well, we're still holding at like 1900 RPM. we've done it. And this airport, this little airport is right in the middle of town, or what? Or I don't have an airport, or what? Did I pick I picked 2 waypoints and I didn't pick 2 airports? That's typical. Well, there's got to be an airport around here somewhere. We're here. We got her here. Oh, that's a neat little, like, Capitol building. We did it. We have got our celebrity to the destination on time. But there was supposed to be an airport right around here. I didn't want to have to land her on a highway, but in this case, I think we're going to. Oh, that's a bridge. I don't know if the simulator will let you land on something like that. I want to be well over water, well away from the water. That looks awful bumpy. So I don't know where your runway is, ma'am. So, oh, and there's trees here. Wow. We'll call you an Uber. Oh no, come on. Oh no. They're gonna consider that a crash. I didn't crash into the water. It says we crashed into the water. That's what I get. I rushed that trying to get in, and I clicked on what I thought was an airport, and I didn't. Just clicked a waypoint. So I think we have to count that as a crash. Because I'm not supposed to... That's the problem with trying to put down on the roads. They're not... As you can see, they're not 100%. And it said that we hit the water. Well, I don't know. I got her there on time, but we didn't land good. We were landing fine. If it would have been a real road, if the simulator was better about the road terrain, I think we had that no problem. Oh well, it is what it is. So I'll leave it there, and we'll be back in, I don't know, a little over an hour to do the next celebrity, and you'll know who it is right away too. So thanks for tuning in to Will I Crash a Celebrity? And I guess in this case, yes.